This is a full animal themed inventory for CS2, including new skins, which makes this one very nice if you ask me. Starting off with the Galil, I chose the Galligator, which of course had to make the video. It fits really well and it's one of my favorite skins. It's my favorite skin for the Galil in the entire game. For that alone, it deserves to be here. And factory new is $5.5. Then we have the Scout Blood in the Water, which of course also had to make the video. It has a shark, so it fits. And the minimal wear is going for about $93, so yes, it is not cheap at all. And then we have the Desert Eagle Fennec Fox, which is basically, as the name says, it has a fox. The minimum wear is $260 though, but for a cheaper one we also have the Desert Eagle Serpent Strike, which has this serpent in the handle, so it kinda fits in the inventory, and the factory new is about $2. This video was sponsored by Skins Monkey, which is a trading platform where you can trade your old rusty skins for brand new ones in seconds. You just select the skins that you want to trade and the ones that you want to get. You click trade and it's done. If you use my code OZNI on the website, you get a bonus of up to $5 for free to trade and a 35% bonus when buying balance. They also host giveaways in the freebies page, and link to Skins Monkey is in the description. For the AK, I chose the Fire Serpent as probably the best one, but yeah, it's very expensive. The minimum wear is $1,000 right now. A cheaper one is the AK Pantera Onca, which of course also fits, as you can see, and the minimum wear is going to be a bit cheaper for about $290, but the absolute cheapest one you can go for is the new AK Crane Flight, which has a crane, so of course it fits, and the minimum wear is around $37. For the Mach 10 we have the Catfight, which could not fit any better, and the factory new is $3.5. Another option is the Mach 10 Pipsqueak, which has this little rat and it costs the exact same in factory new. It is also $3.5. For the MP we have the Primal Saber, which also fits very nicely, and the minimum wear is about $11. I absolutely love the artwork on this one since it released back in the day. And then we have the Mag 7 Monster Call, which, I mean, monsters should be considered animals. I think it also has some sort of fish, but yeah, the minimum wear is just $1. For the M4A1S we have the Welcome to the Jungle, which has these serpents in the artwork, so it fits, and the minimum wear is 1.3k. A cheaper option is the M4A1S Hyper Beast, which, I mean, I'm gonna consider the Hyper Beast as a animal themed one. It has these animals slash monsters, and the minimum wear is $108. As a cheaper one we have the M4A1S Infosaurus, which of course it is a dinosaur, so it fits as well, and the factory new is only $3. For the Yogg we have the Little Pig, but this one is very expensive, minimum wear for about $100. It does have a pig in the back stock. Another option is the Ogg Chameleon, but it is also not cheap. The minimum wear is $70, and sadly there's no better choices for this one. For the P250 we have the Kintsugi, which in minimum wear is about $11, and I don't know the name of this animal, but it's a bird, so it's an animal I guess, and yeah, for that reason it fits. And then we have the Zeus Tozai, which has this Japan themed fish. I really like this skin as well, and it is so cheap. The factory new is just $2. For the OP we have the Hyper Beast, which in minimum wear is $49, so it is not expensive, but it is not the cheapest either. Another option that is going to be much cheaper is the Op Aphoris, which has this serpent going through the skin, and the minimum wear is going for about $8. For the Tech 9 we have the Snack 9, which is another serpent themed skin. There's quite a lot of this in the game, and the minimum wear is just 80 cents. And then we have the SG Dragon Tech, which this one is tricky. Is a dragon an animal? I'm gonna say yes, but then again you could also get the Dragon Lore on the Op and the Wildfire with the Phoenix. This is tricky, but I'm gonna consider it, and the factory new is $1.7. For the Glock we have the Weasel, which of course this one needs no description. The minimum wear is $1.7. Another option that is also very cheap is the Glock Umbro Rabbit, which has a rabbit as the name says, and the factory new is about $2. For the USP we have the Jawbreaker, which is basically a dog with the mouth open, so of course it fits. It looks good as well, and the minimum wear is $6.5. For the FAMAS we have the Eye of Athena, which has this howl in the artwork. The colors are also pretty nice, and the minimum wear is about $9. For the M44 we have the Poseidon, which, I mean, it does have these like fish animals, like I don't know what they're called, but you know what I mean, so it fits, and the factory new is about 1.9k. And as a much cheaper option we have the Griffin, which has this eagle, and it's also a node skin, but looks so good, and the minimum wear is about $9. For the PP Bison I chose the Space Cat, which is basically cat themed, and the factory new is only $1.4. And for the MP9 we have the Food Chain, which has a bunch of like animals or like monsters or whatever. It fits, and the minimum wear is about $6.5. And for the 5.7 we have the Hyper Beast, which is very tricky. I don't think there's any other choice for this pistol. and the minimum wear is $360, so it is very expensive because you can trade it up. So yeah, I don't really advise it, but if you like it, go ahead. And for a knife and glove combo, I'll actually show you two options. First one, we have an expensive one and then a cheaper one. For the expensive one, I chose the Karambit Urban Mast in minimal wear with the driver gloves, Snow Leopard in minimal wear as well. This, I mean, for knife and gloves, getting an animal themed one is kind of tricky, but this one is basically leopard themed and it costs about $965, so of course it is not cheap. But for a cheaper one, if you're on a lower budget, you can go for the Gut Knife Tiger Tooth in factory new with the specialist gloves Tiger Strike, which are well worn. And this obviously is a tiger themed combo. I think this one is pretty good for the price. Even the handle fits the orange part of the gloves, like the inside of the gloves, so I think this combo is actually really underrated because you don't really see anyone use it, and right now it is going for about $260. And if you made it this far, comment the word cat and let me know what type of inventory you want to see next. Leave a like and subscribe to the channel for daily CS2 content.